Hi, I'm Chris MacDonald and I'm really interested in industrial strategy. In recent video blogs, I've been focusing on aspects of sovereign capability, those crucial bits of an economy that are the foundation for industrial strategy. In this blog, I'll be looking at how technology is changing what we trade with one another. Our view of trade is shaped by ideas from the time when this building behind me was built. It's the Customs House in Middlesbrough, and it was built in the 19th century. Then, as now, the natural assumption when considering exports was to focus on goods. This leads to a discussion around the barriers and solutions to increasing the movement of physical objects. Discussions can be dominated by important areas such as logistics and freight capacity. And yet 45% of the exports in the UK are services. It's also important to prioritise the soft infrastructure of trade, such as digital tools that enable small companies to generate global reach. Digital technologies can be a product, an enabler of trade, and a mechanism of delivery, blurring the boundaries between goods and services. This is an issue I first covered in a speech at Google HQ in London in 2017. It's a commonly held view that proper exporting involves shipping, but this distinction between the trade in goods and in services is a false dichotomy. Supply of goods in advanced manufacturing inevitably involves an element of integrated service provision. 1 in 8 of UK SME exporters are already exporting digital services, with a further 1 in 4 considering to do so. And the Federation of Small Businesses has found that almost half of small business exporters already use digital channels to market, though some wouldn't consider this activity to be exporting at all. Increasingly, digital technologies also enable the delivery of goods as well as services. Instinctively, these goods will be thought of as digital products, software, apps and so on, that can be used by technology to generate bespoke designs for digital deployment and delivery. But think, for instance, of a 3D printing company which sends a design to a 3D printer in a factory in China. Then our whole idea of what constitutes exports of goods and services is challenged. The rules and regulations for global trade have still not caught up with the expansion in services and financial services of recent decades. They now need to project forward to a situation where the boundary between goods and services is no longer a hard distinction, but a gradual transition from one to the other. This phenomenon is known as servitization and includes, for instance, the business models based around the leasing of manufactured goods with intensive after-sales support, rather than an outright purchase, something that's increasingly important to achieve a circular economy. I'll be continuing my short series on sovereign capability and on industrial strategy, so if you'd like to hear more, pop along to my YouTube channel and click on subscribe for all of the updates. Bye for now.